What phrase in a foreign country caught you off guard? Mandarin has one for when something has unnecessary steps. It translates to remove pants and fart. I was surprised that China also has the phrase two birds, one stone. And I was upset to learn that it was one misspoken tone away from saying two penises, one stone. FML. I'm Canadian and I was in Australia. I was looking for something and went off to check my backpack. I was asked where I was going and I said I was going to go root around in my backpack to look for it. It was met with much laughter and hilarity by my Aussie friends. Apparently rooting means something entirely different there. I don't have many, but I think my husband is a bit traumatized by my country. Shitting green pigs to be very afraid. Pat the horse, you need to calm down. Sitting with the hair in the mailbox being in big trouble. Fly fucking being too caught up on tiny details. Now that goat's been shaved. Done. There's no cow on the ice. It's all good. Met a guy from Germany in Canada. He kept talking about the Autobahn and the nice cars and how much he missed Germany. I said, sounds like you miss home. Why did you come to Canada? Good pussy pulls harder than 1,000 horses. One that admittedly confused me is if my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike, or some variation of that. Apparently, a lot of languages have their own version of this phrase. When I moved to Massachusetts and started hearing people referring to things breaking as shit the bed. Oh man, my car shit the bed this morning and I had to walk to work. Also shout out to the Brazilian term for fart that translates to shit whisper. Not a foreign country cause I'm Australian. But we say that we're not here to fuck spiders to mean that we're here to do something with impact. Bee's dick to mean something really close. Happily shocked that the Indonesian language has a word for so cute I sorta want to squish it, but not really. Gemmas, 2 words for see, I did tell you so, nakan, and 1 word in Javanese for you and this bad habit of yours, tumen. In Ireland if someone says I will yeah, it actually means their isn't a snowball's hope in hell of that. Canadian. I've heard that, as well as the more polite form screwing the pooch, and more obliquely making puppies. It definitely confused me the first few times, until it started to make sense from context. I still don't know why it means what it means. Shit-eating grin in the US. What does being smug have to do with eating shit? Was in a manufacturing environment and in England checking some work. The Brit told me the edge of this particular part was on the piss. Huh? Found out that meant it was crooked, not straight, etc. Mexican here. I find the Spanish in Spain expression me cago en la leche, I shit in the milk, for when one is upset, very weird. English, move to Denmark. If someone can't pick something up because it's too hot, FX. A hot plate at a restaurant, they say, do you have dick skin on your fingers? Laughed my ass off when I first heard that. I don't know if this one is Canada specific, but we like to say luckier than a shithouse rat when we're talking about someone with above average luck. There's also who gives a rat's ass. We like rat slang up here, I guess. Edit another luck-based one is saying that a person has a horseshoe stuck up their ass, but again I have no idea if that's a Canadian thing. Irish guy here, one of my friends got some odd looks when he moved to Canada and asked people if he could bum a fag. Borrow a cigarette. The USA English use of pissed to mean angry. In English, pissed means drunk, and pissed off means angry. Leads to some confusion as you think you are understanding an anecdote story because it is in the same language you speak, but at some point you realize they might be talking about something different. Loads of stories make total sense with either usage. I saw John in town yesterday. He was pissed. I think he had been in a fight with his wife or something. Dave was so pissed yesterday that he punched Adam, etc. English speakers hearing Hebrew as a new immigrant are always shocked to hear mothers telling their crying children to die. Takes a while until we learn it means enough, like stop crying now, that's enough.